Hey everybody, welcome back to A Journey Through the Chakras. I've been waiting for weeks to finally get to this place to do this very particular practice. As we've prepared the last few weeks, as we moved through the subtle body system, now we're ultimately at the third eye chakra, which is the sixth of the subtle body. And she is the seat of our intuition. And, I really love doing any practice that's going to cultivate our ability to utilize more of that seer wisdom. And, the main reason why we practice yoga is so that we can cultivate more discernment to know what is best. A lot of people utilize intuitive powers or intuition to really do any internal quests of asking specific questions or making right decisions and so on. And so for me, working with this subtle energy has a lot to do with our ability to get into a state of rest, into a state of well-being, because I feel like a lot of our practice is revolved around action and revolved around the sort of movement and flow. And so today's practice is really geared towards getting us to a state of rest and into a state to really let that intuitive power flow in. And so the bija mantra, the seed mantra for the sixth chakra is Om, O-M. And so feel free to utilize the mantra throughout your practice because it is going to be a more chill practice. Make sure that you have whatever props you need. We're going to be moving for about 30 minutes or so. We'll go into Shavasana. We're going to move straight into Yoga Nidra. Yoga Nidra is a sleep-based meditative practice that rides on the biology of the body, and we will move through all of the koshas again to get us into a state of deep relaxation so that we can, fully listen in. So let's get started. Chewy is going to join our practice today. So let's get started in child's pose. So as you find child's pose, I'm actually going to face this way today since we have a little bit of shade. Knees wide. Any variation of child's that you wish, you can have your arms reaching back or you can have your arms extended. And so when you find the best position for you, just see that your forehead or that space between your eyebrows is resting on a point. So maybe you have a block, or maybe you can really place that space right all the way down onto your mat, and we'll get started. Let's take a few moments to breathe deeply. Let your body, your mind, everything begin to settle in. Feel your sits bones reaching back as the crown of your head reaches forward. Begin to ask yourself, what does it mean to actually tune in? And where are you tuning in from? And where are you tuning into? Begin to cultivate ujjayi breathing. Nice deep breath. Good. When you're ready, very gently begin to inhale. Shift forward into an all-fours shape. And as you arrive into an all-fours shape, see that your shoulders are right over your wrists, hips right above the knees. And let's begin to do just some circles, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. So this should be a very familiar movement at this point. And so just moving the body, especially if this is your first introduction to movement. Relax the back of your neck, relax your jaw. Good. Opposite direction or opposite pattern, shoulder to shoulder, hip to hip. And nice deep breaths. And back to a neutral spine. From neutral spine, let's do a few rounds of cat-cow Bidalasana. So as we move through cat-cow, really exaggerate the movements. And as you move through cat-cow, move through them in a slower pace. So be extremely focused on your breath. Feel the palms of the hands down into the ground, the tops of the shins, tops of your feet, toes pointed straight back. Good, and then come back to a neutral spine. From a neutral spine, you can walk your hands forward slightly. Maybe Chewy will give us a little bit more space. Take a deep breath in, and then as you exhale, bend your elbows, draw the chin in, pull your hips back. Chakravakasana. Inhale forward. Exhale, pull back, elbows bend, chin draws in. Good, nice deep breaths. 2 more times. Inhale. Smooth exhale. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. This time, inhale forward. Hold here, and then smooth exhale. Take your time. So let this take a little longer than the ones before. Good. Inhale forward. Come all the way down onto your belly. Let's do a few rounds of Cobra. And so bring your arms wide and stay on your fingertips, like create little tents with your hands. Bring the forehead down to the ground. Tops of the feet are pressing down so much your thighs are lifting, and point your toes all the way back. Root down through the fingertips and begin to roll up like you're uncurling your spine. And then as you exhale, reverse the action and come all the way back down. Forehead down to the ground. Root down through the fingertips, slowly roll up through the mid-back, all the way up, and then smoothly come all the way back down. Tops of the feet are still pressing down. Inhale, roll up, deep breath in, smooth exhale. Good, 1 more time. Inhale and exhale. Good, bring your hands by your floating ribs. Curl your toes under. Firm your thighs, lift your hips, press back, downward facing dog. So just because I'm a creature of habit, I'm gonna actually face the normal way. Now that Chewy's gone, he's given us some space. Downward facing dog, begin to pedal out the feet, bend one knee, let the opposite heel descend. Relax the back of your neck. So again, the purpose is to move the body so that it releases anything that needs to be moved, any static air, static energy. The whole idea is to get us into a state of relaxation. Good. Find a neutral spine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, soften your knees down, child's pose. Good. And so once you arrive into child's pose, let the forehead soften down onto the ground. So we're going to move in and out of down dog and child's pose. We're going to do it with the breath. Okay, so we'll do it together. Inhale forward. Exhale, lift your hips, press back, down dog. Pause here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, soften the knees down. Pull your hips back, child's pose. Inhale forward. Exhale, pull back, hips lift, press back, down dog. Pause here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly soften the knees back, down, pull your hips back, child's pose. Good, this time we'll hold down dog, so inhale forward, curl your toes under, firm your thighs, lift your hips, press back, down dog. Come high up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees, look forward, step to the top of the mat. Separate your feet, hips distance, and forward fold into the legs. You can hold opposite elbows if that feels okay. I recommend keeping, for all of us, keeping a generous bend of the knees feels really nice. You can just relax the back of your neck. If it feels better, just release the hands down, go for it. So if you have a really tight, low back, you can always lean your seat against a wall. Having the support of the wall feels really great sometimes. Keep the back of the neck relaxed. Switch to the grip of the arms. And keep the generous bend of the knees. Keep the four corners of the feet grounded. Release the hands down, draw your chin in, slowly begin to roll yourself all the way up to stand, making your head the last thing to come up. Good, so if you get a little bit dizzy, you can always just bring your chin to the chest. All right, top of the mat. Big toes touching, heels slightly apart. If it feels better to have your feet hips distance, I always say that for me, it's always the best because it just feels better on my low back. Bring your hands by your sides. Roll your shoulder heads back. Root down through the feet, sweep your arms out and up. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen through the spine, deep breath. Smooth exhale, arms wide. Draw your navel in. Fold forward, bow in. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, come up halfway. Bring your hands to your shins if that feels a little bit better. Find Cobra in the upper back. Exhale, fold forward, bow in. 1 more time. Inhale, either variation is fine. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, lead with the heart, sweep the arms out and up. Hands to heart center, Samastiti. Okay, so we'll take our time. We'll do a few moon salutes. Root down, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, arms wide, fold forward. Lengthen the spine, extend. Plant your hands, step your left leg back. Soften the left knee down to the ground. So if you need to pad your left knee, you can always fold your mat over and place the knee down. Or you can use a blanket if that feels better. Hug your outer hips in and rise up to a low lunge. So you can deepen the bend just slightly. Keep lifting, especially through the pelvis. So it's like all 4 sides of your waist are lifting up towards the sky. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands down, framing your right foot. Pull your hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana. So keep a slight bend of the right knee. You can always use blocks here to keep you a little bit more lifted. Relax your throat. We're not here too long. Lean your heart forward. Rebend the right knee, walk your hands forward, and just step your right foot back to down dog. Good. Second side, leading from the left inner thigh, reach the left leg up. Step the left foot through to the left thumb tip. Just kicked my hand. Soften the right knee down to the ground. And again, if you want to fold your mat over, if you need a little extra padding, go for it. You can use a blanket. Hug your outer hips in, rise up, breathe in. And deepen the bend just slightly, lifting all 4 sides of your waist. So as you lift up, keep your gaze towards the horizon. Keep the back of the neck long. Soften any tension in the upper body. You can even move your neck. Good, and release the hands down. Pull your hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana, so half split. Little bend of the left knee, so it doesn't matter how straight your leg goes. It's actually better if you don't extend fully the left leg. So you want to just keep a micro bend, so we're stretching at the belly of the muscle as opposed to the insertion points where we can be most mobile sometimes. Rebend the left knee, walk your hands forward. This time step the right foot forward, top of the mat. Lengthen the spine, extend. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, lead with the heart, sweep the arms out and up. Keep the palms together, straight down the midline, fold forward, bow in. Lengthen, extend. Plant your hands, second side, left leg back. Soften the left knee down, hug the outer hips in, rise up, breathe in. Maybe the palms join this time. Find a little bit of a back bend. Feel the back body supporting the front body. Exhale, release the hands down. Pull your hips back, Ardha Hanumanasana. Rebend the right knee. Walk your hands forward, step your right foot back to down dog. Good. Leading from the right inner thigh, reach the right leg up. Step the right foot through to the right thumb tip. Soften the left knee down. Hug the outer hips in, rise up, breathe in. Palms together. Feel the back body supporting the front, so still lifting from the pelvis. Release the hands down. Pull your hips back. Rebend the right knee. Step the left foot forward, top of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, lead with the heart, sweep the arms out and up. Hands to heart center, Samastiti. Okay, so let's do that one more round. So as we do this one more round, again, so I'm starting to feel a little warm. And the idea is to move the energy around so that we can come back to center. Let's do one more round together. Inhale, exhale, fold. Feel free to add whatever you like. Lengthen the spine, plant your hands down, left leg back, soften the left knee down, rise up, breathe in. Exhale. Pull your hips back. Rebend the right knee. Step the right foot back, down dog. Second side, left leg. Step it through. Soften the right knee down. Rise up, low lunge. Exhale. Pull your hips back. Rebend the left knee. Step your right foot forward, top of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, lead with the heart, sweep the arms out and up. Palms together, straight down the midline, fold forward, bow in. Lengthen, extend. Plant your hands, right foot steps back this time. Soften the right knee down. Rise up. Exhale. Pull your hips back. Rebend the left knee. Step the right foot forward, top of the mat. Oh, just kidding. Sorry. Left foot back, down dog. I almost messed that side up. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Soften the left knee down. Hug the outer hips in. Rise up, breathe in. Exhale, release the hands down. Pull your hips back. I'm surprised I haven't messed that up more. Rebend the right knee. Step the left foot forward, top of the mat. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up, lead with the heart. Sweep arms out and up. Hands to heart center, Samasthiti. Let's just take a moment, recenter, reestablish your breath. Arrive into your space. Palms together, thumbs resting on the breastbone. Now thumbs rest on the third eye center, space between the eyebrows. One more deep breath. Okay. Let's do one full Surya Namaskar A. So on your own, go for it. If you can follow along with me, root down to the feet, rise up, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Lengthen the spine, extend. Plant your hands, take it through a vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog, your choice. Good. From downward facing dog, leading from the left inner thigh, reach the left leg up. Step it through between your hands for warrior two. Spin the back heel down, line up heel to arch, and then windmill the arms up, come into Virabhadrasana two. So take your time to adjust. And as you arrive into this place, relax your shoulders away from your ears. Bring your gaze over the left shoulder. Reverse warrior, right hand down, left arm lifts, breathe in. Exhale, side angle pose, Parsva Konasana, left forearm to thigh. Extend the right arm by the right ear. Good, inhale, come up. Come back, reverse warrior. Straighten the left leg for reverse Trikonasana. Good, bring your hands to your hips. Good, and then just turn your feet out. We'll come into goddess pose, so palms together. Good, straighten the legs. And from here, just bring your hands to your hips. Deep within the right hip socket, turn the entire right foot. Pigeon to the back foot in slightly. Bend the right knee and come into warrior two. Line up heel to arch. Bring your gaze over the right shoulder. Relax your shoulders. Reverse warrior, left hand down, reach the right arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, side angle pose, Parsva Konasana. So right forearm to thigh. Extend the left arm by the side of the left ear. Come back, reverse warrior. Straighten the right leg. Good. Come upright. Bring your hands to your hips. Parallel your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana. So hug the outer hips in. Stay grounded through all four corners of the feet. Lift the center of the heart. And exhale, fold forward, bow in. Release the hands down. Keep them separated, about shoulders distant, elbows bend. Let the crown of the head descend. So option here, those of you that have a tripod headstand practice, if you want to come into tripod, go for it. If not, we'll be here for another 3 full cycles of breath. Good, nice deep breaths. One more breath. Nice, come up halfway. Fire up the legs, bring your hands to your hips, lean back, long spine, all the way up to stand. Toe heel your feet back to center. You can hop to center or come back to the top of the mat. Okay, so top of the mat. Let's do Surya Namaskar A together. Breathe in. Exhale, fold. Lengthen the spine, extend. Plant your hands, take it through a vinyasa or go straight to down dog. There's not too much vinyasa left here. We're headed towards the less standing poses. Right leg lifts, breathe in. Exhale, step it through to the right thumb tip. Let's come into crescent pose. Little bend of the left knee, rise up, breathe in. So we're headed towards warrior 3. And as we head towards warrior 3, what I'd like you to do is just bring your hands to your heart. Displace the shoulders forward to the hips. So you begin to feel the left leg straightening. For some of us, this is enough. We'll stay here. Totally fine. If you're ready to go into warrior 3, you can adjust so that you don't run into plants. Lean forward and lift the left leg up. Option here to take any arm variation that you like. You can extend your arms forward, reach them back, or keep them to your heart. Having a hard time with this leg right now. And it's truly okay to fall out of it anytime. That's what the practice is about, right? To learn what to do when we fall out of the posture. One more breath. Good, come back. Left leg back, crescent pose. Good, exhale, release the hands down. You can take it through a vinyasa if you like, or just go straight to down dog. Second side, left leg back. Step it through to the left thumb tip, crescent pose, little bend of the right knee. So this allows you to have a little bit more stability, gets more space for the low back. Arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Displace the shoulders forward to the hips so you feel this right leg extending. And when you're ready, you can come and take flight, warrior 3. So it's helpful for me to activate through the legs. So when I spread the toes of my right leg that's lifted, it's easier for me to maintain the balance. I can then extend my arms forward. I can reach them back, out to the side. I can bring them back to center. So stay focused. Bring your attention, your awareness to the space between your eyebrows. One more breath. Right leg reaches back, crescent pose. And exhale, release the hands. Take it through a vinyasa or go straight to down dog, your choice. Good. Together, let's take a big deep breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale. Soften your knees down, come down, child's pose. Taking some nice, full, cleansing, deep breaths. One more breath. Hands underneath your shoulders, press up to seated. Like I said, I'm drenched in sweat, and I like to think that that practice was definitely a little bit more on the mellow side. Um, we're heading towards an inversion. So we're working with Ajna, third eye, sixth chakra, and the crown. So if you have a headstand practice, you want to take headstand, go for it. Now's the time. Take about 5 to 10 breaths. For those of us that aren't inverting today, if you're on your moon cycle, if it's contraindicated, if you got shoulder things going on, not a big deal. Let's go into Dolphin together. We'll take about 3 or 4 breaths there, and then we'll make our way onto our backs. Yoga Nidra is coming soon. So let's come down to our forearms. So you always want to measure out shoulders distance. Interlace your fingers at the webbing. Keep a little space between the palms of the hands, like if you have a little egg in between. Curl the toes under, lift your hips. The crown of the head is lifted away from the ground the entire time. Press the forearms down onto the ground. You can always bend your knees if you want to lift your seat higher or stay where you are. You can always opt to lift one leg and then the other if that feels good. Keep pressing down through the forearms. Nice deep breaths. One more big deep breath. Good. When you're ready, you can soften the knees down. Take child's pose. So if you're taking child's pose, I would recommend stacking the hands, bring the forehead down, or if you have a block, you can place the block there. But have it to where something is actually resting on that spot. Okay, when you're ready, press down to the hands. And let's make our way onto our backs. So as we come onto our backs, you're going to adjust to where this is pretty much where we're going. So if you want to start having your props somewhere close, you can. But first we'll begin just by hugging the knees into the chest, rocking from side to side. Let's take a hip opener. So cross the right foot over the left thigh, thread the needle. If you'd rather do pigeon pose, go for it. If not, reach through the diamond opening, interlace the fingers, and grab the back of the hamstring, of the left hamstring, or you can reach all the way forward and grab a hold of the shin, whatever's going to feel best. For some of us, this is enough. We sit at a computer all day long, or we're just really tight in our hips, and this is good. So if this is enough for you, great. Make sure that you're dorsal flexing your right foot so that you're protecting the knee, because if you kind of just have I call it a fishy foot is not protecting your knee. And even though we're navigating through all the subtle energy, we still want to protect our body. So if this is enough, we'll stay here. Just a few more breaths. One more breath. Relax your shoulders, the center of your chest, your throat. Good, and then slowly unwind, and let's switch sides. Cross the left foot over the right thigh. Same thing. You can pull the arrangement in towards your chest, reach through the opening, interlace your fingers, grab behind the right hamstring or the right shin. If you prefer to do pigeon pose, if there's another hip opener that you really like, go for it. We'll be here for a few breaths. So I'll just do the same thing, even though I am a little bit more open on this side, just for the purposes of balance. I'm going to just do the same thing. Nice deep breaths. You can rest your hands anywhere that's comfortable, perhaps somewhere that you want to send a little bit extra energy, Maybe it's your navel, maybe it's your heart, your solar plexus. Thinking about all of the work that we've done as we've journeyed from the root through the second, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, and now the sixth, the third eye. One more breath. Good. Slowly unwind, hug the knees into your chest. Let's take happy baby. So let your knees go wide, grab the outer edges of your feet. You can play with bringing one leg towards straight and then the other if that feels okay. You can always just grab the backs of the legs if grabbing the outer edges doesn't feel good on your shoulders, or if you're too lifted or it feels uncomfortable. Relax your throat, relax all the muscles of your face. Get nice deep breaths. Okay. So one final posture before we head into Shavasana. So I'll leave it up to you if you want to do, I like to do forward fold, Paschimottanasana, just because it primes me to go inside. But if there's another posture that you prefer, go for it. As you can see, we skipped back bends. Back bends are very activating, and so what we want to do again is just to bring all the energy inwards. So take whatever posture feels best for you. If you're following along, reach your arms up, take a big deep breath in. Exhale, reach forward, grab the outer edges of your feet. If that is not accessible, you can always use a belt, bathrobe belt or a belt, a strap, or you can always just stay here, keep a long spine, and just veer your heart forward towards your toes. Okay, so take whatever feels best. Deep breath in together. Exhale, fold forward. Good, relax the back of your neck. Nice deep breaths. We're just here for maybe another 3 cycles. Okay. And slowly come up. So I am going to sit while I guide you through Shavasana and Yoga Nidra. So you will lay down. I recommend having something for behind the legs if you want to come all the way onto your back. That's nice and comfy. If you want to bring your phone or your computer to your bed or your couch, that's totally acceptable as well. We're going to go into Nidra for about 23 to 24 minutes. And again, if you've never experienced this before, I'm so excited. Come onto your back. The idea is to be as comfortable and as still as you can be. So find a position that just feels good and comfortable and take your time to get there. I'll give you another maybe 35 to 40 seconds to prepare. So once you arrive into a comfortable space, together, let's take a big deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, let go. Let's do that again. Take a big deep breath in. Open your mouth, exhale, let go. As you arrive into the space, really allow yourself to find a place of comfort so that you can remain still throughout the practice. This is actually where our intuition practice begins. We're getting ready to embark on a journey. into our own intuition, and ultimately into our own heart. Feel your whole back body relaxing and releasing down into the ground. Let your whole front body soften into the back body. Begin to let go of any doing. Release and relax the soles of your feet. Feel your body in complete balance. The heels are symmetrical, equidistant, perfectly from each other. The backs of the knees, both sits bones symmetrical. Both shoulders, both arms, both hands. Perfect balance. The energy form, what we call the body, is in perfect balance. Begin to let go of any doing, of any thinking, and just rest. We'll now begin the practice of Yoga Nidra. Become aware of your breath. Become aware of the easy flow of the breath. Notice the subtlety of the suspension of breath as it weaves in from inhale to exhale, from exhale to inhale. Just relax. Begin to feel your breath moving like a slow moving wave. Feel it originate at the soles of the feet, and as you inhale, the smooth, slow wave rides to the crown of the head. And as you exhale, feel it move from the crown down to the soles of your feet. And again, we'll do that just a few more times. Breathe in through the soles of the feet up to the crown. And as you exhale, feel the wave moving from the crown of your head through your body and back to the soles of your feet. With every exhale, you continue to release more and more tension, more stress, more contraction. Let's go. Releasing. We're now going to count backward on the breath. We'll start at the number 10, and each exhale, go backward one count. Next exhale, 9. Next exhale, 8. Each exhale is like peeling away a layer of an onion. With every exhale, the body goes into a deeper state of rest. and relaxation. At 0, feel your body resting, effortless, nothing left to do, just rest. Easy breathing, no doing. We are now going to move awareness to different parts of the body. So see, feel, or sense the body part that I described. And just have the intention to send your awareness there. No doing, no thinking, just sensing. Attention and awareness to your right hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, right wrist, right forearm, elbow, right shoulder, center of the chest. Attention and awareness to your left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, left wrist, left forearm, elbow, shoulder, center of the chest, center of the navel, the base of the spine, your right hip, right knee, right ankle, right foot, right big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, sole of the foot, top of the foot, right ankle, right knee, right hip, base of the spine, left hip, left knee, left ankle, left big toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth, sole of the foot, top of the foot, left ankle, left knee, left hip, base of the spine, center of the navel, center of the chest, center of the throat, your jaw, tip of the nose, whole nose, both lips, your right cheek, left cheek, right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space at the center between your eyebrows, center of the forehead, right ear, left ear, the crown of the head, back of the head, back of the neck, right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, the entire spinal column, the entire spinal column. Feel your entire spine, your right buttock, left buttock, back of the right leg, back of the left leg, right calf, left calf, right heel, left heel, the whole back body. Feel the whole back body, the whole front body, the whole front body. Now the entire body. Feel the whole body and effortless breath. Now let go of any doing. Easy breathing, just resting. Notice if the mind has wandered, return back to the breath. Begin to see, feel, or sense your body in a cocoon of light purple light, a violet color, like a violet colored cloud. Feel it like a warm blanket covering your entire body. Bring your attention and your awareness to the space between the eyebrows, your third eye center, the seat of your intuitive wisdom. Resting in this space, begin to ask yourself, what is it that you need to know right now? What do you need to know in this moment? Allow the answer to unfold. Know that it's coming from your highest wisdom, your intuition. Let go of any doing now and just rest. Notice if your mind has wandered. Return back to the breath. Bring your attention and your awareness to the crown of your head. See, feel, or sense the mantra Om. O-M. Om at the crown of your head. Perhaps you see, feel, or sense it as a vibration of the mantra repeating itself. Observe any subtlety of color. Bring your attention and your awareness to the space between the eyebrows, internally reciting the mantra Om. Bring your attention and your awareness to the center of your throat, Vishuddha chakra, the throat. See, feel, or sense the mantra Om. Move your awareness into the heart space, Anahata, the unstruck center of the heart. Internally reciting the mantra, see, feeling, or sensing it, Om. Move your awareness down into your solar plexus, Manipura, the energy of our will and our sense of empowerment, our drive. Internally chanting the mantra Om. Awareness down to the second chakra, sacral chakra, our ability to go with the flow, our sensuality, the water element. Internally recite the mantra Om. And finally moving to the root chakra. See, feel, or sense at the base of the spine or at the base of your pelvis. Internally chanting the mantra Om. Now let go of any doing and just rest. Easy breathing, just resting. No doing. Bring your awareness back to your body, back to your breath. Begin to deepen your breath, and as you do so, feeling the foundation beneath you. Whatever you're laying on, a mat, the ground, carpet, feeling the base underneath that until you can sense that you're laying on ground, on earth, on dirt. Feel the grounding sensation of the solid earth underneath your body. As you continue to deepen your breath, begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. When you're ready, slowly begin to reach your arms up and overhead. Give your body a nice long stretch. Roll over to a side and use your arm as a pillow and just stay there for a moment. When you're ready, use your hand to press yourself up to a comfortable seated position, keeping your eyes closed. Join your palms together, Anjali Mudra. Let your thumbs rest on the breastbone. Always a sign of gratitude for our practice. We take a moment to honor ourselves, our practice, our intention. May this practice serve us and our highest good. May we learn to reframe negativity and choose responses that are helpful and uplifting, receiving whatever insight this practice had to offer us with an open heart and an open mind. Let us take a moment to offer the fruits of these practice to someone we love or someone who could use healing. Together we send love and healing to all sentient beings around the world who are suffering. May they be happy, healthy, and free. Lift your thumbs up to the third eye center. To all of our teachers, past, present, and future, and to the teacher in our own heart. May our intuitive wisdom continue to guide us in the right direction so that we can continue to know what is best for our dharma, our purpose, our message, and our mission. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Please take your time. One of the things that I recommend, especially with the prompts, if you fall asleep during Yoga Nidra, it's totally normal. It happens all the time. It just means your body needs rest. Maybe you want to do this practice again later, or you want to try it at a different time of the day. But I recommend writing whatever happened during your practice. It's always a great gauge to see how our practice is working or not working. Oh, hi, little bee. How our practice is working or not working. And for me, it's always a really great practice to just do some practice reflections. So I recommend grabbing a piece of paper, a pencil or a pen, and writing down any insights you may have had throughout the practice. I look forward to being with you all again next week. We're just doing Yoga Nidra, so prepare for just 30 minutes of that, just that. Actually, I think we go a little bit longer, but definitely have a preparation, your props. Maybe you learned something today that you may not want to do next week. Totally fine. But please, if you have any questions, if you have any feedback on the practice, you can follow me on Instagram at Rosie Acosta, or you can message me through my website. But as always, it's an honor and a privilege. Thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you all again. Namaste.